good?
Yep.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're not live inside episode 262 of the Kickin' Shit podcast. That was Other Side off the Rory album by Fonte and Be My Fiasco, North Carolina's very own. Shout out my man Jamal. He actually arrived on time. He is in the building. He's somewhere in the building. D behind the camera, we got D, the woman king, Chocolate Delight. She is the homie. What's going on, D, back there?
That is a little bit better. Look at you.
I almost forgot.
I appreciate it.
I almost forgot. D, it's good. To my right, man, we got the funny, the talented, my boy, my partner is Jails, aka Jelly. Put him on the bread till he's fed. Yo, Picasso, yo motherfucking super. It's James the Jellyfish, man. What's going on, man?
It's good, man. What's up? You gotta give me another AKA. You know I'm coming with an AKA.
We gotta work on that AKA, bro. Like, we gotta get that going.
Well, wavy braids didn't stick. So.
I know.
Nigga, that was trash, and he was high.
I mean, I liked it. I liked it.
You didn't like that.
But I got a new one. It's Entrepreneur. Young. Because I'm going into business.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
For those of you watching this YouTube video right now, if you could do me a favor, hit subscribe, like, comment. Yeah. If you're watching us right now, you can watch this podcast every Wednesday on YouTube. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and SoundCloud. Just search KSP. Other than that, man, how you guys doing? How you doing this Monday morning? What's going on?
Man. Doing great, man. You know, got Brenda Miller on the Hornets.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Save the best for last.
Oh, you know. It's we looking up. My team's
you think
looking up.
We looking up?
Yeah, man.
Who
is we, nigga?
I mean, y'all.
Yeah.
My fault. My bad.
Coming over here
I live
now.
in Charlotte, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Don't be coming over here.
You know what? And if ever y'all win the championship, I won't. Do me a favor. Sit on that side. Sit on that side.
Yeah. Don't be coming over here now.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
Yeah, we up.
Nah, I'm not. Matter of fact, we win the championship. I won't even post about it.
We got Bridges back. Yeah. Damn, you wouldn't even post. Damn.
Nah, you told me not to support y'all. Fuck y'all
Disrespect.
niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Off of something the niggas said.
I really don't believe y'all ever win the championship in my lifetime. I don't. I mean,
that's all right.
Maybe you'll live long enough to see
2030, we up.
What y'all do for Juneteenth, man?
Man, I ain't do absolutely nothing. And that's sad.
How'd you recognize Juneteenth?
Juneteenth, I actually was on the highway coming back home. So Juneteenth followed Father's Day.
Let's talk about the weekend of Juneteenth. Did anybody
Right.
do
So
right,
that's
cool.
what I'm saying. Juneteenth followed Father's Day. I rode with my best friend to spend time with her dad up in Dumfries, Virginia. So we went up there. I mean, as soon as we got out the car, he didn't even give us time to use the bathroom, put our stuff down. He had us out in the yard because that's what he wanted to do. So we laid some mulch.
So that's how you recognize her father.
He put y'all to work.
We did some slave labor for Juneteenth.
Pops.
But it was a good time. It was a good time. We cooked for him on Sunday, and by that time, her brother and nephew had come up. So it was just a good chill moment. We kind of just hung out, watched movies. There's a few movies he wanted to watch, or that he hadn't watched yet because he wanted to watch with people. So just hung out with him.
James, what you do for your father, man?
Man, me and my dad just hung out, had a little barbecue. You know what I'm saying? He put them Impossibles on the grill. Did you tell
him you loved him?
Yeah, man. Cool.
Oh, okay. I thought you was too hard for that shit.
It's my dad.
I ain't know, man.
Did you tell him or did you write it down?
Yeah. Did y'all like dap? That y'all got a secret I love you dap?
Man, well, we gotta get all extra special. First of all, it's between me and my dad. Tell my dad I love him all the time.
Okay, I know that. The way you get on Johnny, man, I would have never thought.
Right.
You express your feelings like that. Stop looking at my list.
Don't do that. I'm actually was looking at the little.
The time.
Yeah, the little.
The time.
So you mentioned a dap. I wanted to ask, how do you feel if you dap up a man and he like tickled the palm of your hand? Do you ask or try to
never
inquire?
dapping again?
Nah, nah.
That's your last dap.
That's it, bro.
You trying to tickle my palm?
You finished.
It's weird.
It's over. Our dap
relationship is
over.
Like
you
the
lost
daps
your
are
dap
over,
privileges.
or like the French. Like, what are you doing?
Now when
It's
I
over.
see you, it's just all right, bro.
Yeah, it's over.
Because I'm not down for a tickling of the palm, bro.
I would pound that nigga. Pause, but I would pound.
Wow.
I ain't want
Y'all best friends.
Like,
Y'all
Well,
got
if you
shit in common.
if he tickle your shit.
I don't know. I was just saying. You talking about pounding nigga and shit.
Hey, pause, nigga. Pause. All right, man. Let's get straight to it, man. Let's start with the distraction of the week, man. Ocean Gate.
Oh,
Now,
man.
I didn't take many notes on Ocean Gate. So I figured D had all the notes on Ocean Gate. I really want to react to Ocean Gate more than talk about Ocean Gate. But I did read on Ocean Gate.
What's the Ocean Gate?
I'm glad you asked. I
thought we was talking about the submarine niggas.
That's Ocean Gate.
Oh, okay.
Made by Ocean Gate.
Oh,
But I tell you, this nigga don't read.
I swear to God.
I'm just mad these niggas had a Dreamcast controller trying to.
I heard it was a Logitech controller.
Oh, what?
I was looking for that in the article. It said a lot. One source I listened to said it was a Logitech controller. You know the Logitech for the kids.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, somebody.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they were in a submersible. It didn't count as a submarine. It was a submersible.
Imagine me.
So 5 people, and then you could just jump in because you know more than me, like how to stage this up. But I read on it. So 5 people, including one 19-year-old child. I consider 19 being a child.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old boy went down to see the Titanic in a submersible. CEO of Ocean Gate, Stockton Rush. This was his expedition. Now, Ocean Gate is in charge of expeditions. They do expeditions. They're like an explorer group. And the people on board, they would consider explorers as well. They had a special name for them because they were helping guide the ship. Another British billionaire was on there, Harnish Harding. He was 59 years old. And then all the rest of the explorers on there was, now these are like Pakistani names, so I'm about to struggle. Shazanda Dawood and his son Schulman, and French explorer Paul Henry Negorlov, who's they were all on board of this submersible. And they went down into the ocean to look for the Titanic, to see it, I guess, in person, but there was no window on the submersible. So they were just going down there to see it through a screen. I think there was a video screen on the inside of this thing. I
believe there was, some form
How
of
big was it?
A feed. Hold on, I'm trying to find the exact measurements of it.
No.
How you know?
And you could only get out from the inside, outside.
Right. So first let's start with, it's not a submarine. A submersible it depends upon a vessel or something at the top of the water to help get it down and get it back up. A submarine pretty much can operate on its own underwater completely.
Talking about. What was getting so something was lowering this thing down.
So it comes like it's on this big old boat, and then it's lowered down in with the help of maybe like you know those big old what am I thinking of? The retractable cords.
So, all right.
That helps it get into the water, but it's still like it communicates. So the reason why it doesn't have like a whole dashboard a submarine would have is because it's dependent upon the communication with the mother vessel.
Oh, but it can navigate it on its own down there. Like you can
for
move
a little
it.
bit of time as long as it has electricity. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
So, and the crazy part is, I'm trying to get you all the stats on the actual submersible called the Titan
Oh, it
by
was
Ocean
called
Gate,
Titan. Yep.
but it has been removed from Ocean Gate's website.
Oh, the Titan. You could buy a Titan.
The stat. No, I'm saying the stats. Like,
oh, they don't want you to know how fucked up that shit was.
I'm not able to look it up.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you how big it was, but I do know it was large enough to fit 5 people on board. I want to say it had like a small area potentially for a latrine, bathroom, maybe.
Ugh. I heard it was like a bedpan.
Pretty much.
I love everything I heard.
Much.
I heard it was
Damn.
a bedpan.
Yeah, all the things you heard. It's so much fun.
We ain't gonna be down here long going this
Okay,
boat.
so it is a 22-foot carbon fiber titanium craft, and it was supposed to be traveling down to nearly
like
13,000 feet
goals.
to the shipwreck in order to see
32,000, right?
nearly 13,000.
13,000. They lost contact around what? I think they were 1,500, 1,600 away from the actual ship before
the
they
Titan
lost
lost contact with the surface ship an hour and 45 minutes after it started diving.
Shit.
So them niggas been dead since Sunday.
So what they're saying is it possibly they didn't even make it to where they were
What if a
supposed to be.
shark got a hold of that motherfucker?
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What kind of shark?
Yeah, I was
them
about to
animals
say,
down
a
there big.
megalodon?
Hold on, we on the East Coast, right?
Atlantic Ocean.
Whales in Atlantic, those
Yes,
are big.
but they're
Well,
going-
ate Jonah.
Right, but they're going past where the whales and the squids would be. Essentially.
Jonah.
Yeah, but if it was an hour and 40 minutes into, and you dropping me down, how fast is this thing moving? A whale could have got us beforehand.
It's not
Or a
okay.
shark.
It's
All right,
not a
whatever.
whale. It's
All
not a
right,
whale.
cool.
So what they have,
It was God.
listen.
Like, no.
What they have determined, they did find the debris field. So they did determine that the submersible imploded as it was going down.
No, that did happen. So it imploded. So it was I read in the article. I know it sounds dark. They said whether it had imploded than to actually find it. You know, and for their last hours to be spent. You know, like I said, dying by suffocation would suck.
Right.
But it's just quick, boom. You know, just get it over with. We're not gonna make it out of this thing alive anyway.
It is unfortunate.
That's terrible.
So yeah, it's this has been the talk of the last week. And I think the darkest thing for me was when they started I don't remember which news medium did it, but they had a live countdown on the amount of oxygen
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
these people would
yeah,
have
yeah,
left.
Yeah.
And so it's
That's
like,
scary.
even if they were alive, here we are watching them just count down the amount of time that scientifically they will not be able to breathe anymore.
Oh, because we love tragedy. We love tragedy.
Clearly we do.
Oh, we love tragedy.
Because if we
We
did
We
it,
made jokes about tragedy.
they would not have gone down there in the first place because they were going to see
Oh,
tragedy.
they was going to see tragedy, and it became tragedy. We love tragedy, man.
That's crazy.
I think people are very insensitive. This was like the funniest shit on the internet when it shouldn't have been the funniest shit on the internet all week long.
Why?
I never seen so many memes. Did you see the memes from this?
No, but I got a couple questions. First of all, I would have hit no when I seen the damn Logitech controller. I would have been like, hell nah, I ain't going down there. Second of all, when the last time they test dived that damn submarine or
They
damn
didn't.
submariner or whatever it is?
They didn't test it.
That's
They sent it down there.
crazy.
They sent it down there untested.
So was it confirmed? Because I thought that it had gone down 2 different times. Or was
they
that...
didn't even have clearance to do the dive.
That's also what I heard.
Yeah, it was all kinds of shit wrong with it.
So they do have a person. I can't find his name right now. They do have a person that Ocean Gate was in. Was it Ocean Gate? Open Gate? Whatever. They were in court proceedings with a former employee who was basically like laying all of their shit bare, saying this really was a prototype. This should not have been something that was used to take 5 people to the Titanic shipwreck.
Fuck.
Well,
And it's really unfortunate. Like, my heart goes out to the families, especially for the young man that went with his father, because
the one that went to go see Blink 182.
his aunt has come. No, not him. We'll talk about him in a second. The gentleman that lost his life, that he was on board with his father.
Yeah. They said he went to bond with him.
His aunt.
No, he
stated-
said he didn't want to go.
his aunt stated he wasn't excited on going. He was going to try to please his dad. So he wasn't really, hyped about going. But his dad was the explorer and the person that wanted to go on this adventure, so he went.
That's why I say 19 as a child.
That's
Still
crazy.
to me. Yeah.
And then as far as the billionaire that was lost, because OceanGate, they lost their CEO. He was on board.
Well, you got a new CEO.
And so, but the billionaire, his son.
The other billionaire, they didn't say what company he was a billionaire
Yeah, I don't know what he was a billionaire of. I'm pretty sure the listeners
from. Oh, the
will
other
know.
billionaire's son went to go see Blink
He
182.
went to go see Blink 182.
I would have went to go see Blink
instead
182 too.
Instead of going?
Well, no.
It was his stepson.
It was his adult stepson. He went to a Blink 182 concert. I think if he just would have said nothing, no one would have known that he was that man's stepson. But he made a big deal out of, I'm at this concert. Cardi B called it out, and he then made a live video about him responding to Cardi B after they announced that the people had been lost. So his priorities are...
Yeah,
They're trying to go viral right now. I mean, this is opportunity. I mean, this is the buzz. I mean, he got momentum in his favor. I don't blame
You got
him.
a point.
I don't blame him for what he's doing.
But nah, I was just gonna ask, why the whole company sound like a damn conspiracy? Ocean Gate, that don't even sound right. Like, I need y'all to go back to the drawing board, change your name. But
I should have looked into why what that company did. What do they do? What is Ocean Gate?
I want to say
Get a quick Google.
make faulty submarines.
What is it that they do?
I want to say Ocean Gate may be a venturous company strategically.
It said
for,
explorations.
Yeah, like
so is it
set
just
for
ocean explorations?
I think so.
Let's find out here. Let's not think.
A bunch of half-ass.
I want to know what the fuck this shit is.
Niggas around there half-ass and shit.
Ocean Gate. What is Ocean Gate? Ocean Gate.
They are a privately owned U.S. company
Nope.
in
You
Everett,
ain't getting on there.
Shit.
Everett,
That was a
Washington,
fake one.
that provides crewed submersibles for tourism, industry, research, and exploration.
So that's what they do. They provide submersibles. They just didn't make a good one for their exploration.
How these niggas be getting funded and we can't even get a loan?
Well,
These
you
niggas out here off wishes and shit, nigga. I need a loan, nigga.
You go to the bank. You can go to the bank. You apply
ain't
for a loan.
tried,
Go to the
but
bank.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
saying,
what I'm
you know,
saying. You
I'm just
complaining,
going
you
off
ain't even tried.
stereotype.
You got collateral on
You
credit.
messing up my joke.
My fault. Go ahead. Let me not serious out your joke, man.
So for the Titan trip, just to throw it out there also, its website says no prior diving experience is required, and anyone above the age of 18 is able to go, with each ticket costing $250,000. The 8-day trip would include time to travel near the wreckage and familiarize people with the basics of diving. Each dive should take about 10 hours, including the time to descend and ascend, with around 4 hours for exploration time.
I don't blame these people though. There's places I would go. Like if I could go to space for $250K and I had it, I'd go. Like
A chance to die though.
I mean, you never. Well, going to space, you don't know if you're gonna make it through the atmosphere.
Anything that you do, honestly, even when you fly, it's a
Yeah,
risk.
you could die.
And I mean, with this one, you're signing waivers. And I know for me, as a skydiver, I sign waivers, and it's gonna say, "Hey, it's a possibility you can die."
Sheesh.
Okay, like that's
Yeah.
just a
Just a possibility.
That's what you
yo.
accept.
You just signing up just to go.
You don't want to go to space?
Not really. No, I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Let
we
me go
showed
to
to get him
Vegas
to get
before I
his
go
passport.
to space. I ain't
Nigga,
been
get
to
a
Vegas yet.
passport before you go anywhere. Can you do that?
Yeah, let
Can-
me do
can
that
you, like,
before I
do
go to
that?
space.
No, like go do that.
I ain't trying
you
to see
should
what's
go
up
do
there.
that. All right, man. Well, meanwhile, while that was going on, Tariq Nasheed said that they were trying to impeach Biden this week.
Really?
What I found out is they've been trying to impeach Biden for a long time.
That
This is
nigga
just the most
86.
recent attempt that the Republicans have tried to impeach Biden. This time they're citing his. Let me see. The House of Representatives approved a resolution referring to articles of impeachment against President Biden, slowing down a push from conservatives to try and remove the president. Resolution, directs the House Homeland Security and House Judiciary panels to examine any evidence of wrongdoing related to the president's immigration policy. So basically, they're trying to get him for these immigrants and his immigration policies. Shipping them. I don't know if you've heard, they've been getting immigrants and shipping them. I think they had some immigrants in Texas. They moved to California. Some in New York, they moved to California. Some they moved to Illinois. So they've been taking these immigrants and moving them around.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to get him on that. Also, they saying that his failure to address immigration is responsible for the increase of fentanyl deaths, because they blame immigrants for the influx of fentanyl into the country.
Damn.
But these efforts just seem like a distraction from what's going on with Trump from
Right.
Republicans.
I was
Wait
gonna
a
say it's real
minute.
convenient that a lot of stuff is going on with Trump, and here we are focusing
On the submarine.
a submarine
On
and
the submarine.
impeachment policies.
Yes.
I was about to say fentanyl. Rednecks been making fentanyl for or is that meth? Nah,
No,
that's
well,
meth.
fentanyl is a legal substance.
Yeah.
They put fentanyl in. I think it's in. It's also a little bit in anesthesia.
Yeah.
You can find fentanyl in a lot of different drugs. It's a legal substance. Now they get fentanyl not from south of the border. They actually get fentanyl from the other half of the world. just like they get heroin and other shit.
That's crazy. This
Yeah.
nigga Biden so.
I need you to find more words than that's crazy. I'm just gonna help you out today.
Damn.
Come on, man.
This
Just help
nigga
me. I'm just help you out. I'm
handing
just
out the mayor's
telling you,
left and right.
man.
What I do, D? All I did was come in here.
Hey, I remember one time we closed this podcast with Johnny wasn't here. Somebody said, "Yo, James said that's crazy like 1,000 times. I need a that's crazy counter."
Niggas taking the census. I'm crazy,
Yo.
nigga.
Yes, man.
Y'all messing up my jokes. I was gonna say this nigga Biden so old. He probably thinks somebody trying to hand him a peach when they saying impeach. I love
I
peaches.
just want
Give me
him
some
to stop
peaches.
falling. I went down this rabbit
Yeah.
hole and saw there's a compilation video on YouTube
Mike,
of him
feedback.
just falling.
No,
Yeah.
feedback. Fix it. Move it again. It's in the wire. It's in the wire. Yeah, it ain't him either. Yep, it's you. All right, you good?
So, like I was saying, he just falls
Yeah.
randomly.
And that's dangerous because the older
Very
you get
dangerous.
and
Like-
you fall, you could die.
He literally is walking in a straight line on a lot of these clips, and he's like down this. Don't laugh. Down the stairs of the plane, I can understand.
Yeah, that one. I seen a picture of that one. It looked like he was about to start crip
But
walking.
it's
caught
like he
himself.
gets on stage and they try to direct him somewhere, and if he do a quick little shuffle or he don't know, it's like he just falls.
Yo, I told y'all the presidency is a joke, man.
The funniest
Yeah,
was
go
the
quick
bike,
road.
nigga. What was your ass doing on that bike?
He was on a bike for real.
Yes, nigga was on a bike trying to pedal. As soon as he got the first two pedals out, the nigga fell. The fuck is you doing, nigga?
That is sick, man. I'm gonna stick with
Crazy.
news topics, man. The FDA approves the sale of lab-grown chicken.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Hold on now. Let me break it down.
Okay, go ahead. Go
break
ahead.
this shit down. It kind of sold me on it.
Oh God.
Oh,
So we got two California-based cultivated meat companies, Upside Food and Eat Just. They the ones making this meat. Now, they were granted full approvals from the USDA. They already had FDA approval. So the article you seen is the USDA gave them approval to sell their chicken products here in America. They already been approved for Singapore back in 2020. Now the label on it will read "Sell Cultivated Chicken." The company, let me see. The cultivated meat is grown using cells that come from a living animal or stored cells from a once living animal. So I was kind of iffy about that, once living. I don't know if they're taking cells from dead animals.
Of course.
Okay, but cell lines are selected, then they are combined with broth-like mixture that includes amino acids, fatty acids, sugar, salts, vitamins, and other elements cells need to grow. And then the meat is grown in like a steel tank and formed into like nuggets and whatever type of chicken. But it's using cells.
that shit sound like a Harry Potter recipe.
You can eat that chicken, bro. It'll be vegan.
They got damn necromancing chicken over here, nigga.
It'll be vegan though.
No,
It came from an animal,
It
so
came
yeah,
from
it
an
came-
animal,
yeah.
possibly living or dead.
I feel like it's better than a Beyond Burger.
I'm not even gonna argue none of this shit. I'm not arguing none of this shit. Don't look at me.
I mean, it's okay.
We are sales. We are sales. Everything is sales.
We are cells.
So what is the
Everything
difference
cells.
between them growing a chicken in the lab and steroids pumping the chicken?
Okay,
at-
there are two
the
sides to this
difference?
argument because they already give us lab grown vegetables, lab grown fruit, things of that nature because of the demand.
Kinda, but yes,
Kinda.
kinda.
But
I see you, nigga.
they're gonna give us lab grown chicken, and part of it is one to try to make it healthier or control the narrative of the
No, it's greener. That's not because it's healthy. It's because it's greener.
because it's green. So they're saying like it's better for the environment.
Yes.
And I guess that's where you're losing me because I feel like there's too many hands in the cookie jar. If you have all these things going into this chicken, quote unquote chicken, and you're serving it to people and it's supposed to be better for the environment, how does that look for us 10, 20 years down the line? What impacts does that have on the human body? Is it really better for the environment?
It could be. It could be. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't ask me, but chicken's been dying for a long ass time,
Okay.
and everything's been fine.
But it's the process and the that goes into farming chickens, herding chickens, killing chickens. Like the whole process is not green. The process
it is not green, but it is natural. It is the natural life cycle
of a chicken.
As much money as they put behind these ideas of giving us fake food, that's probably next is going to be, it doesn't expire as often. You'll be able to buy 3-month-old chicken off the shelf because it's lab curated. As much as they're able to do that, why not put that money behind farmers? We are losing farmers. We're losing farms. Those are necessary.
I don't disagree. I don't necessarily want lab grown meat myself. I'm just saying the science is cool. That's really what I'm saying.
Cool
the science is
until
cool.
You realize that it's just a step below.
You can make a human like
making
this.
humans.
Yeah, you can make a human like this. That's why I think it's cool.
What?
Y'all don't think that's cool?
Get this nigga some necromance chicken, nigga.
Listen, I was watching this shit on Netflix one time. They're work. So this guy, he's rich as fuck, and he's got a black wife.
Usually starts there.
Mm-hmm.
And so what they're doing is they're taking her consciousness, like on Black Mirror, and they're downloading it into something. So when she's gone, he wants a robot of his wife, so she cannot be dead, and put the brain inside of that. So the AI can respond how she would have.
Right.
Hell no.
And to me,
so if I can recreate
cool.
the skin of the cells from my spouse,
I don't want to
and create me a new spouse. And put alright.
How you gonna create a new spouse out the old spouse, nigga?
It's the old one, but it's the
his
new
new
one.
spouse about to be thick as fuck.
See?
She gonna have
She gonna
all
be
the
your
brain
wife,
cells
nigga.
needed.
That's what I'm saying.
It's something gonna be
He
off. She gonna be
remove
dumb
that
as hell.
talking back part
No,
of
I'm
the
gonna
brain.
download her consciousness onto the cloud.
Nah, she ain't had no ass, nigga. It's gonna take
I can
minus
give
some
her ass
consciousness
now.
for ass.
I can give
nigga.
her ass.
You
I
can't
can-
have both.
I can give her ass.
She's gonna be like,
I
that
can
Gawk
take-
was at
I can
2,000.
get-
I'm gonna give a Gawk 3,000 with this.
See what I'm saying? Hey, the
You gotta
science.
upload GOT 3000.
The science.
I got the old software. Let me upload the GOT.
Right.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
you can kind of.
Can you imagine that coming to your phone? Good morning. You have an update for Gawk 2000.
I'm like,
This nigga plug his girlfriend up quick. Come here, baby.
that new
Come
GOT.
here, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Plug her ass up quick to
That
the
nigga ain't
phone.
going to work that
Ever.
day.
Call out.
For head all day.
Call it. I ain't gonna make it.
For head. For head.
Hey, it's about the smaller things in life. You know what I'm saying?
How much head could you receive in a day?
I don't know.
That
I've
was
never
just a real
tried.
question.
I've never tried to
Niggas talking
receive
about fucking all
maximum
day.
amount of
Fuck
head in a
fucking all
day.
day. Could you
Shit.
get more than head? Could you get head more than one
I
time?
don't know.
Have
Is any
you-
girls out there won't give a nigga?
When
No.
do you tap out?
A neckathon? Yo.
Wow.
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 Hell yeah, I signed up for that.
Oh,
neckathon?
Wow.
Sheesh.
So you don't get tired? Have you ever been like over it?
What, from head?
Yeah.
I was actually James.
Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
You got feedback.
I don't
again, but
think I
touch
can
the
ever
silver
get
part.
tired of head.
So you could do head all day.
Man,
Don't touch the
look.
silver part though.
I probably could, man. I probably could. I don't know. I have never tried it.
Squeeze the mic.
I
Oh, it
always-
was James. It was James.
I'm always excited to just get head. I just be acting like I ain't supposed to have it. It just be like, oh shit, I'm getting head.
So
You know
I
what
think
I'm
he,
saying?
I think he could do head
I
all
don't
day.
know.
I think he
It's
could do head all
amazing.
day.
I'm so over it.
I don't know. Is head amazing? Is head is amazing if she can give it.
Nah, that shit feel good regardless.
I did come across.
Nah, I disagree. You sound like my homeboy. I disagree.
That shit feel good
I disagree.
regardless.
I disagree. It don't
I
feel
ain't
good
even gonna
regardless.
lie.
Sometimes that shit just feel like lips on your penis.
Okay.
That feels great.
All right.
That feels pretty great.
Never mind. Next topic.
You forget James, an old man. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just like, hey, all
Don't
right.
start much.
Hopefully
crank this
he
truck
cares
up,
what gender
man,
is
you know?
putting lips on.
Oh,
his
of
penis.
course,
So,
of
yeah,
course.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm old hat, man. I ain't into all that new shit.
All right.
I was gonna say,
Yo,
I,
dog, you can't say that.
I can't say that shit.
Yo, go ahead, man.
I did come across
Hey, can
a
you mark that too?
thread
3243.
about what's more important if for men, who's more important on your roster, the girl with the good vagina or the girl or the throat goat? Who you
Does
trying to
the
keep
throat
happy?
girl have good vagina?
She got okay vagina.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go with the throat. with the throat goat.
So if you got two girls on your roster,
Hold on.
Shit.
who are you
I
trying
got
to
a
keep
question.
happy? Who are you trying to keep happy?
Hold on, I got a question.
Okay, go ahead.
The girl with the good vagina, how's her head?
It's okay. Like each one has the opposite.
But what is
like,
okay head?
I'm going for the throat goat. Fuck it. I'm going for the throat goat. We gonna figure it out. Fuck it. It's the throat goat.
I've had good head maybe from 5 different people in my life.
That's a lot.
But okay.
That's one hand.
But out of an anonymous number, that's really not a good. Like that's not
What's
a
your
good
number?
percentage.
You act like it's out of
I'm not
1,000.
gonna talk about that. That's not. That's
It's
not.
probably 11.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's say it's 11. I'll go with 11. I'll go with 11.
That's good, nigga.
It's good if it's 11. It's good if it's 11.
Goodness.
That's good. You almost batting 50%, nigga.
Yeah, if it was 11, but it's not. Damn, would I go with the throat goat? That's a tough question, man. I have an answer by the
And
end of
so,
the
and
episode.
that's what
Like,
made the
fuck
thread funny because a lot of dudes was like, "Damn, I can't respond. My wife gonna see this." But I would. I mean,
Also, wife ain't the throat goat.
the throat goat would matter a little bit more. Like a lot of them chose the throat goat.
Yeah. Of course.
Yo.
Because some days you just don't feel like fucking.
No,
But you
I
ain't
always
never
feel
gonna
like,
feel like not getting no head.
But you don't feel like fucking once you start getting head.
Damn.
Come on, man.
But see, it takes good head to make you get there.
Yeah.
It counted, though.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Because
You
you
right.
gotta be like, damn, this head good. Let
but
me go
then,
and tear this
but
up.
then you gonna get disappointed as you tear up okay pussy.
I'm gonna go back to getting the throat.
All right, man.
You gotta stop. This is all right.
Yeah.
But that throat's amazing. Throat's amazing. Instead of getting her a ring, I'm gonna get her a choker. Put it around your throat, bitch. That shit, I married the throat. Goddamn. That shit is deep. I do.
I'm taking the throat go too. I'm taking the throat go too. I'm not going.
Y'all are sick.
That shit matters, man. You ask shit.
Yeah, you ass.
Sitting here judging us.
Who's talking about fake people? All right, man. Who y'all got in the cage match? Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg?
I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg, like he ready to
definitely
beat some
got-
Man,
ass.
I'm gonna go with Elon, man. Elon knows some
Elon
shit.
gonna build
He
a
gonna get his
robot to beat
ass
Mark
whooped.
Zuckerberg.
That nigga training with robots right now with
he's
Mark
not.
Zuckerberg face, and he beating their ass.
With Mark Zuckerberg face.
Bing, bing. I'm trying to tell you, he gonna upload a computer chip of fucking Bruce Lee and whoop Mark Zuckerberg ass. You know
But
he's trying to do that Neuralink.
Yeah, but it would, oh,
Yeah, he could just
that's a
goddamn-
good point. James on to something. If he download the karate moves of like the
Oh my
best
God.
nigga, he could beat Mark.
But I don't know.
Mark take ninjutsu real life.
I was about to
Right.
say he part reptilian, so that nigga probably
Okay, here we
agile
go,
as fuck.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You see a nigga eye. Mark.
You know what a reptilian is?
No,
You don't know that conspiracy?
no.
Would you mind unveiling a little bit of the
Please,
reptilian?
That nigga is a fucking reploid. He's been here since the beginning of time, and he took the skin of a human being and put it on.
Okay.
I
And
need
he walk around
I need to update my
like he
board.
one of us. But
I need to like the X-Files when he does that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's immediately
That shit
what came to
real,
my
yo.
mind.
Economy, nigga, them shits is real. Nigga.
You believe that, but the shit you don't believe kills me.
What?
Just the shit you don't believe. We'll find one by the end of the episode.
I believe I'm pretty naive. I believe a lot of shit.
Okay, cool.
I know that's- I know that's
I brought with that.
sad
I
to
like
say,
that.
but,
I like
you
that. I
know.
like that.
Run a good conspiracy by me, I probably can't put it down. I'm for real. I love conspiracy.
I don't like the reptilian one. I've heard that one before. I ain't buying that one.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying that one.
No.
I feel like I at least would have seen one. Like y'all niggas slipping up. Y'all ain't that good, niggas.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Somebody got to be walking around, forgot to put on his face. Like, oh shit.
like a scroll.
Try to scurry outside to get the newspaper. Ain't
Like,
nobody
oh
gonna
shit,
see
nigga. Oh, we see your ass.
Oh yeah, nigga would get lazy after all this time.
Right.
Just keep your shit
it.
now.
Just wake up.
Yo.
We see your ass, nigga. It's too late.
All right, man. Hot topics, pop culture. Let's get it. I'm gonna start light. Y'all seen the XXL Freshman cover?
I haven't.
You haven't?
That's sad.
All right. Well, I mean, you also like almost 40, bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like,
Like, damn.
Not just your age.
Hold
but,
up, bro.
like,
You there too now? Come on.
But like I
You
keep in
knocking
touch.
before
I
I
keep
do.
my finger. I keep my pulse on the youth.
On the you,
I keep my hand on the youth. I do.
nigga.
All right, I'm
It
about to
must
start-
be your pinky.
I'm gonna start naming these artists because Johnny hit me with this shit this week. Shout out to Johnny, he was out of town this week. But Johnny hit me this week, and when he sent me the cover, he said he knew 2 people, and I was like, well, I know more than that. And I started sending him music. He was like, oh, okay, some of these cats not bad.
Okay.
So we got Finesse 2 times, which I know you know Finesse 2 times.
Everybody know
He
Finesse.
made the list. Lola Brooke, you know Lola Brooke.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That.
Lola Brooke is Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Don't.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah, that's her.
Little short
I
girl,
don't
yeah.
Rob 49, I don't know him. Friday, that's the nigga from the DJ Khaled joint. The Lil Baby, he was on Lil Baby. He was on God Did. He did the chorus on God Did. I know
okay.
God Did. Check out his EP, it's pretty cool. And I don't know the name off the top. Let's see, Glorilla. Y'all know Glorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't know this cat too rare. I know Sleazy World Go.
With
Shout
a name
out to
like
my
Too
man
Rare.
Urkel, man. He put me on Central C when I was in London, man. Central C's pretty
Central
dope.
C is pretty dope.
Yeah, Central C's pretty dope.
Central C.
Real Boston Richie, I like him. He's dope. Lil Tyler, I never heard of him. Now this girl Tia Corinne, I think she's from Charlotte. I think she is from Charlotte. You know Tia Corinne.
Mm-mm.
She got that song Freaky T. You don't know that song? Okay. And DC the Don, I don't know him. So I know some of these cats. But I remember when this cover used to have like some goats on it. Like you knew the people on this cover was gonna go on to be great.
Yeah.
Like, so times have changed.
Yeah, they really
Because
have.
I think the last couple times these covers haven't really had anybody that stuck.
Yeah, rap don't fell off, man.
And the rap ain't fell off.
It's don't.
You
fell
are
off.
old. Rap hasn't fell off. You have aged. Can you admit that?
Probably so, man. 'Cause every song about a perk or stealing a nigga bitch or you know what I'm saying.
That's
I'll just
not.
be like,
That's
damn.
not every rap song though.
Just about. Just run
That's
of
not
the mill
every rap
is good.
song. That is not every rap song.
A good run of the mill say that.
That's
in
every popular rap song.
For real.
Maybe.
Okay.
But like that's not every rap song. That's not even every rapper that's out like right now. Those are the freshmen. You got so many rappers.
If it ain't
that's out
Jermaine
right
Cole,
now. Have you heard Killer Mike's
I don't wanna
album?
hear it. Oh yeah, I heard about it.
You heard about it. Did you listen to it?
Nah, I ain't listened
Go
to it, but
listen
I
to
heard
it.
it was pretty
Go
straight.
do your homework and get back to it.
I think 2019 had the best.
2009. Who they have? The
freshman
Baby?
class. They had the Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, YBN Cordae,
Yep.
Rico Nasty, Gunna,
Nope. Yep.
Comthazine. I can never say his name. Tierra Whack, Lil Mosey, Roddy
Yeah.
Ricch, Blueface, and YK Cyrus.
I think that was the last class that had stars in it. Some
yeah, 'cause, like,
superstars,
anything
some pop
else-
stars.
2020 was I can call from Jack Harlow, NLE Choppa, Mulatto,
NLE is dope. Lotto's dope.
and Fabio Foreign,
Fabio is definitely dope. That nigga album go crazy.
Chica.
Chica is dope. Chica is dope. Chica is
but
dope.
she is dwindling her brand with all the
What, the LGBTQs?
no, not even that. Just the hoopla she be doing on Twitter. Like she argues a lot on Twitter. It's-
I mean, he probably keeps her relevant. Probably keeps her
For the
name
most
going.
part, I
Keeps her
guess.
trending.
I'm not arguing with nobody.
So yeah, I would say that 2019 is probably the best. Anything after
That
that,
2020 didn't sound too bad. Who else on there?
2020. Okay, I remember just reading in order: Polo G, Cowboy, NLE Choppa, Lil Key, Chica, Lil TJ, Jack
Lil TJ was
Harlow,
straight.
Baby
Jack Harlow should've been
Keem,
on
Rod
the cover.
Wave,
Baby Keem straight.
Lotto,
Rod Wave was
Fabio
straight.
Foreign,
They put.
and 10th spot winner was 24K Golden.
All right.
I
That
know
2019 did get it. 2019 got it. 2019 definitely got him.
2020 ain't bad.
2021 was Moriah, Ian Dior, Lakia, 10th spot winner DDG, 42 Doug, Ruby Rose,
42 Doug, that dude.
Blast, Pooh Shiesty, Tusi, Coley
Blast,
Ray,
Tusi.
and Flo Milli.
Oh, they had some in that one
Yeah,
too.
they had something in there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dang, Blast was in that one?
Mm-hmm.
I love that dude.
It's been a mixture of some for the last
You don't know
3.
these niggas.
Yeah, I said
Cap.
a mixture.
Cap.
A mixture
Oh,
of them.
okay.
I know some of them. Not all of them.
This nigga say if it ain't Jermaine Cole, this nigga living in 2002.
Jermaine Cole.
That's the last. You still listen to 2 Chainz, don't you?
Fire. Yeah, I still listen to 2 Chainz.
I know. You listen to Pastor Troy every now and then too, don't you?
I actually do. Yes.
I know, man. That's all good,
bumping,
buddy, man.
I was bumping
Get that man AARP ready,
OJ
man.
Juice Man the other day, man. That
See
shit
what I'm saying?
That's
took me
crazy.
back,
OJ
boy.
Juice Man, woo.
It took me back. Public housing.
I'm gonna just start sending you albums, man, so you could upgrade. All
You
right,
ain't gonna
man.
listen to him.
What? Who? Yeah, nah, he won't.
I will sometimes.
No.
It just depends.
This nigga lying.
If it's groovy.
All right, man. Russell Simmons says Kimora Lee Simmons has stole all his money and turned his daughters against him.
Damn.
His daughters took to the internet to post text messages between Russell and his daughter. She blocked out the stuff that would probably be damaging to him. She said that they put her on emergency meds because talking to him gives her panic attacks. She even posted a video of him like yelling at the phone. This all happened on Father's Day. And Kimora Lee Simmons posted a real lengthy video. I won't say too much what she said from it, but Russell Simmons has been harassing his family allegedly because I seen an article. Kimora Lee Simmons and her new husband had won a case against him, and I think got maybe $100,000-$200,000 from him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you know what the case?
I
was
forgot what the what it was about, but that's what he was talking about. They got some
okay.
money issues going on between them, and I guess he
I'd
kind
be
of
mad
throwing the
too.
kids in the middle. But they say he's been a poor father. What's that like on Father's Day when you've been a poor father?
I mean, that has to be. If you are an involved dad, I would imagine that has to be hurtful. If you are not an involved dad but believe that you are because you're narcissistic, it can still be hurtful.
I think a lot of men are that.
Yeah. So, I mean, apparently, if that's how he reacted, I don't know if that happened on Father's Day or they.
No, it happened on Father's
so
Day.
they posted how.
So what
reacted.
happened was the daughters posted the mother for Father's Day.
Oh, gotcha.
That means right in the TD Jakes. The daughters posted the mothers for Father's Day, which I'm glad I didn't see any of that this year on my timeline, but that's how it started.
Right, okay.
So he seen it. He was mad. He started posting like subliminals aimed at his daughters and their mom. And that's kind of where we got that from.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think we're missing a big fact here.
What?
She's suing that man for $120 million. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, that's what
you
it is.
You can say money don't come between people. That's a lot.
But I don't.
$120 million. That's a lot of goddamn money.
But you also moved to Bali. Now, what you moved to Bali for? I don't know. But if your daughter, if
you know why he moved to Bali.
I know. But
Right,
if
we
your
know.
if your children say, but besides that point, if your children say you've been a bad father,
Right.
like, have they even been to Bali to visit? Did you fly them out? Like,
Well, that's the thing. I don't think they have a relationship outside of the monetary at this age. I think they had one when they were younger. When Kimora got married the second time, I want to say this was her third marriage after him. No, maybe her second. But when they were younger, you would see
you
the
would.
girls with him. And then as they got older, you stopped seeing that.
And which he says that Kimora Lee is keeping the kids from him.
And it could be that. We don't know. I don't want to speculate because we don't know the ins and outs of that relationship. And it's unfortunate because girls need their fathers. Children need their fathers. But I feel like there is more to this than we know. If Kimora is keeping those girls from him, why? There is something that if they can't even talk to him, maybe that's how he acts when they're in person. They can't handle that. And so that's her way of protecting her girls to say, okay, well, y'all just don't go over there. Like, I get it. That's your dad. But if he doesn't know how to communicate, or if he communicates with me like that, I can't imagine
with y'all. I don't want to
how he talks to y'all like that. Like I
was just talking to a friend of mine. She was worried about sending her sons to their father because she don't know, not that he's abusive or anything.
Right.
Dude's pretty cool. But she didn't know with their current situation, was he going to pull a move? Like, that's another thing. I used to worry about that. I used to always worry about, like, me and my daughter's mom have a great relationship, but sometimes you get worried. Like, is she going to pull a move? Am I not? You kind of overthink things. So I could see her, especially if he's already proven, like, he could be abusive. Like, yeah, that could happen.
Right.
He could do some shit.
And then with certain things, you know, you got to think about, and we've seen it with other relationships, or celebrity relationships, I should say, when some parents have a lot of heat on them, it becomes unsafe for their children to be around them.
That too.
And so, and you know, he moved to Bali. We know,
so he knows he's guilty.
why he moved to Bali, but whatever allegations or whatever caused him to make that move, that has been going on for years. That has been going on since the girls were younger, and so there is no telling who could try to retaliate and say, "Oh, well, that's his girls right there." And at the end of the day, Russell Simmons is Russell Simmons, but he comes from. You have to be mindful where he come from, and street code still applies. And Kimora is not blind to that, although she's a model and you know she's.
You think somebody will hurt his girls for some shit he did business wise, business practices? Now business practices.
I don't put nothing past people no more. Because like you said, money can cause some rift-raff.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm getting retaliation on him because of something he did to my cousin who used to work for him,
right?
Like, I don't think I'm gonna take that out on some children.
Yeah, but you're a logical thinker.
Okay, all right.
So
I don't see how that would benefit me in the long run to get what I want out of him. If I want money out of him, if I want him to serve time, if I do something to a child, I'm not gonna get what I want, and I'm gonna look. You gonna look like the good guy. I'm gonna look like the bad guy.
Right.
So, no, I don't know.
It's a messed up situation. Hopefully they figure that out. And she, you know, the verbal abuse stops. I want to say he did apologize, if I'm not mistaken. He did come back and apologize. But I think if you just cut it out in the beginning, you don't have to apologize for that.
Do women tell men how to be fathers often? I'm curious, just because I'm about to play this TDJ clip, and I wasn't aware.
I believe if women have the tendency to try to tell men how to be men because they've had to be hyper independent or try to become men in society, it's possible. I would hope not.
Let me see what the pastor talking about.
This person tells me how to be a father, I'll scream. I know this is gonna get me on TikTok for sure, but here I go. If another woman tells me how to be a father, I will open my mouth and flat out scream. You can no more tell me how to be a father than I can tell you how to birth a baby. I don't know nothing about birthing a baby. I don't know nothing about nursing a child. You have to know what you don't know. Shut up being the teacher and just be the wife. How do you know how to be a father?
Lord said.
Not only are you not a father, most of you didn't even have a father, and yet you're an expert on how to be. If another child.
I don't know. I could debate that. Woo. I could debate TD.
So give me a synopsis, because I will admit. I
so
didn't watch
TD
it,
Jakes basically was having a sermon where he said like, "Yo, if another woman tells me how to be a father, I'm going to be sick." And he goes on to say, you know, you can not tell me to be a father no longer than I can tell you. Why do men always go here? No more than I can tell you how to birth a child.
Okay.
Like,
technically, they don't know how to birth a child. The doctor be telling you. The doctor be like, breathe, bitch.
Technically.
I mean, it kind of happens naturally. The whole childbirth thing.
Technically, we don't need the doctor. Your body's gonna bring that child forth regardless.
You got a point.
Yeah.
So I get what he was saying. Women should not, and I can't speak for all women, because women are women. They're gonna voice their opinions. They're gonna voice what they think should happen.
I come from a neighborhood full of fatherless boys. Like, I don't think anybody can tell anybody how to be a parent. Like,
True.
That's something you learn. Like, I can't tell you how to do that shit. Like, when it happens, you're gonna start just doing it. Like, you just gonna do that shit.
Right.
And whatever that looks like for you.
And a lot of times when women are trying to, and this is, you know, ladies, listeners, don't jump on me. From experience, the women that I hear that preach about what men should be, what the father of their kids should be, XYZ, that is something that they yearn for from their own fathers. Or that is something that they wish they could provide that they know they can't. It has to come from a man. Like I said, children need fathers. So I guess I get what he was saying. why does it always have to turn into a sermon? I don't know.
I mean, he's a pastor.
He a
That's his
pastor.
job.
I mean, I get it, but like, you could do that on an interview. Like, go. He should. I really want. Honestly,
no,
I
he killed
want,
that shit.
I want TD Jakes to sit and talk to Shannon Sharp. I think he would be dope on that.
I heard him on the Breakfast Club. He is a dope interview. He's more toned down when he's interviewing.
Like I
He's more
can
toned
listen.
down
I
when he's
love his
interviewing.
interviews.
I like the way he thinks too. I like the way he talks. I like his frame of thought and everything. But like I said, I think parenting something is that people learn that shit on the fly. Learn
Right. No, I mean, no
you
one's
can't
perfect.
prepare for that shit.
No one's perfect.
I
And
can't-
even those that think
And every
they
father
can
gonna
prepare in
father
every way.
different.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna parent your kids way different than this dude over here gonna parent his kids, and so on and so forth. Like I don't think there's a pamphlet, a one clear cut way to do that. There's
Not
like
at all.
1,000 ways, and honestly, it's gonna depend on what type of kids you got. You know,
Nigga, TD Jakes don't come a long way for doing mixtapes drops.
for real.
Nah, that nigga ain't do that. Listen to this track. Sound like him.
All right, man. Mariah, we in sports. Moriah Mills' page was suspended after threatening to release Zion sex tapes.
Good.
My only question is, are y'all watching Zion sex tapes?
No.
This shit don't got his ass
I'm
traded.
watching Zion sex tapes.
He barely can fuck. I don't want to watch him play.
Bro, Mike can fuck. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm done.
She dropped a video tattooing the name on his name on her face today. Like, bro, Mike can fuck.
She is fucking stupid.
She tattooed. What?
And allow me to be the first to say,
What?
she deserves to have her pages suspended. And I kind of knew that was going to happen because at the end of the day, that man plays for the NBA. If y'all saw how he handled John Morant, y'all really think the NBA going to sit back and be like, yeah, let's let something else happen to one of our players that we can
like
actually
that,
step in and help with.
Well, they can't stop her from dropping the shit.
They
But
can't stop her.
I think this girl's smarter than we think she is. She could be plotting. Like, all right, let
She
me
could be
say
whatever she wanna
let
be.
me say I got videos. Maybe the NBA will buy those videos to keep it out the limelight.
She definitely
Maybe.
trying to get a bag. She's
NBA
definitely trying to get a bag.
don't
But where she crossed the
negotiate
line
with
for me
thoughts.
is talking about
Shit.
Pop Smoke.
What did she say about him?
She recently dropped. So after she went on this whole rant about all the stuff that she used
Meanwhile,
to do with
listeners,
Zion,
she's been on a rant since we first reported on this every
Exactly.
single day.
she shared DMs of Pop Smoke, or being in her DMs, and it's like that man has passed away. His family is still grieving, mourning, handling that however they handle that, and you come out of the West Bumblefuck Woodfields to share DMs that don't matter.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she's not crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say she's not on to something either. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna
Boy,
say
you
she's
love
not
some
crazy.
mess.
What? I'm just saying she's on to
Nah,
something.
I'm good on that.
And I heard a conspiracy.
Okay,
Maybe
go ahead.
Zion is maybe Zion is like doing the puppeteer thing here because one of her tweets said New Orleans needs to trade him. He don't deserve to be here. Like Zion probably wants to be out of New Orleans. He's probably behind the scenes like, yo, get me traded. Yo, get me traded. Like,
So if she stirs up enough mess, eventually
I get traded.
they'll trade him off somewhere
Yeah.
else. Where else would he go?
What with Zion? They'll take him. Teams will take a chance on him. I don't know what team. Ask James.
Shit, everybody willing to take a chance. We was gonna take a chance on that
Yeah,
nigga.
they'll take a chance on him.
We sure was. I'm glad we didn't though.
We paid 35.
Exactly. You're glad you didn't.
I mean, it's one day he gonna wake up. He gonna get in shape.
Now, one
y'all gonna
thing-
wish y'all had him.
Now, I was just gonna say. Now, when that man plays basketball,
He can play.
He
He
can
can play. It
He
ain't like
played
he
pretty
can't play.
good. He played pretty good, but he just injury prone and fat.
So is he
Big bone, man.
is he
Chill
this,
out.
there's
Fat.
no such thing. Is he this generation's
Fat.
is he this generation Shaq?
Nah, he like this
is
generation
Charles
Robert
Barkley.
Traylor. Nigga.
He this generation Charles, nigga.
Nah, he ain't Charles. Don't
Yeah,
diss
Charles
like
got
that.
caught getting head. Yeah.
Don't diss Charles though. Charles could play.
He's
Charles
definitely a
Charles could play,
Charles.
Charles played.
Charles
Charles
playing.
played.
And he
drunk.
wasn't
He built-
as accident
yeah, he
prone.
did.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
like
Yeah.
come on, man.
Hey, Charles was
Or
an OG
injury prone.
hooper, man. Only OG hoopers hoop drunk, nigga.
Oh my god.
And them niggas be hitting every shot too, nigga.
Because you
Drunk
be
as
hyper
hell.
focused. You be hyper
That
focused.
shit crazy.
Trying to make sure you keep your left when you're right. I want to see these Zion sex tapes, man.
No.
Man, no, bro.
Listen, man. I wish Johnny was here. He'd be down with this shit. Of
course.
What do you think? Do you want it to prove all the things that she's tweeting about? Because she's pretty much told us.
Hey, her
what they
body's
do.
weird.
It's made up.
Yeah,
ain't
but
real.
who the fuck is your doctor? Like, did you get that body from Walmart? Like, what's up? Like,
She got it at a discount. Buy one,
you
two,
think so?
get one half
She was
off.
making like $100,000 a month off this dude. She
I'ma
didn't
be
have to
real
get
with
that
you.
body at a discount.
But I mean, if your surgery is like $75,000, you gonna try to pay $30 if you can.
When you blowing your shit up to like non-belief, that shit not attractive no more. Like I used to be like, wow, but now I'm not. I'm like, ugh.
But what if she a throat goat?
God damn. You know how to play spades, don't you? Damn.
Now you know how to play spades. Spades is funny. All right, man. James, recap the NBA draft, man. The NBA draft happened.
Look, I ain't even get to see it. And what makes it so crazy is I had tickets to go to the Spectrum Center, and I was late because my girlfriend got.
I thought I could rely on you for the NBA
But
draft coverage. There we go.
I do have the highlights.
I'm already.
You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
Pretty much everybody know Weber Benyama went first to the Spurs. And it was a
Yup.
toss-up on Charlotte. Everybody didn't know what Charlotte was going to do, but
Who Charlotte get?
we went with Brandon Miller. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But no, I think Brandon Miller
Are you serious?
Yeah. Brandon Miller is actually a good pickup, man. I think we're hurting at the small forward position. All we have is Gordon Hayward and Kelly Oubre.
Man, don't turn this into the Hornets cast.
I'm not.
I
But
know
I'm
you
just
about to.
saying, them the only two guys we got
about to
coming
build
from
the
the
whole
power
Hornets.
forward. I mean, from the small forward position, and we need that wing that can shoot. It's a guaranteed shot, and I think that's in Brandon Miller, man.
I think that the Hornets fucked up.
Oh, okay,
Let me ask you something. You the basketball guy.
okay.
Top 5 picks. Victor, I say his last name?
Webinyam.
There we go. Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson, Amin Thompson, Ascora Thompson. I guess that's how you say that. If I'm correct, 4 of these niggas already play professional basketball.
All right, so from Scoot to I want to say Webinyama, they were in the G League. Yeah,
So they play professional basketball. These are professional basketball players.
I mean
This is a rookie. I don't know much about playing sports, but I do know that you just came from playing a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds, and they just played a bunch of 30, 40-year-olds.
But see, that's what they was talking about, the difference between college and the G League and all this stuff. Because college, even though it's a good league, you're not playing against grown men.
Exactly. And that's
But-
why a lot of kids don't start right away because
Yeah.
you don't have the body composition to hang in there. Like,
I will give you
look
that.
at how many years it took for Steph to get, like, Steph thick now, but when Steph first came in, come on, dog.
But see, in the case of Scoot built like a tank.
But Scoot is
that
a professional basketball
Yes,
player.
but see, so is Webinyama, and Webinyama
Yes, he's
skinny
a-
as hell.
But he's a professional basketball
But he's
player.
also skinny in the mouth.
He ain't that damn skinny.
Yeah,
I looked
yeah.
at him. He bigger than KD. And KD skinny as hell.
Them they some skinny dudes.
Yeah.
And I don't seen hella pictures of this nigga get
But
moved in the
besides
paint.
from size, like, you've been playing basketball professionally however many years up into this draft.
But you got to think about like people like Luka Doncic. That's how he was.
He's a professional.
He was playing when he was 16, but the rules are different.
And
over
you
there.
see how he dominates.
Yeah, the rules are.
So
very
if
different.
I'm a GM and I'm looking at, I got that high of a pick, why am I still going traditional with a college guy?
But see, you misunderstand. Brandon Miller was the best college player. He was the best.
I'm not. Of course,
That's
you
the
go
whole
number
thing.
two.
He was the best.
You go number two.
And then
you would
and
be
then on
considered the
top of
best.
that, we're not hurting for a point guard. Scoot is a point guard, and we got LaMelo. Now I would have paired him up. You know what
But
I'm
what's
saying?
your options?
LaMelo's a little injury prone,
Look,
but
down
we ain't
here-
gonna go into that.
Down here, number 7, you got Bilal Coulibaly, whatever his name is, from the Metropolitans.
Yeah.
What is he?
I'm just looking at the professionals. I'm just looking at guys who
Okay,
who
so-
played some time in a league. Because Melo played in a real league too.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at. I'm looking at this
It's the
top
bottom half.
5.
But see, he
Yeah,
the only,
that bottom half they get back to college.
he the only one from college
In the mic,
in
in
the
the mic,
top.
in the mic.
Oh, he the only one from college in like the top 10.
So I agree with you saying, like, yeah, he probably is the best college player, but I think it's been proven at this point a season or two playing professional ball really gives you an edge.
Yeah.
So it
Because
was
you-
rumored that the reason why they have, because I want to say this year or this draft, they actually drafted more G League players.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They did.
So I believe it was rumored, and listeners correct me if I'm wrong, that there was some turmoil with G League players saying they were being ignored because they are technically professional players.
Some of those guys have been drafted and signed. Some of those guys have been drafted and signed, moved down. Some of those guys tried out and got on. So everybody's path to the G League is different. I want to assume these guys getting drafted went to the G League and tried out instead of going the college route. So they went a non-traditional route. So instead of me going to college and doing however many years and getting my look that way, I'll just go try out for the G League, put my time in, play with these professionals, rub these shoulders, build these relationships, and then enter the draft. I think that's I think it's a smarter way to get in the league. And I think it gets you, like I said, these guys on any given night could be playing against, we could send down our eighth, like if the Hornets send down their eighth best player to do some rehab work or just to do some light recovery playing. Like now
Jones
you've played,
you've
played against a Kai Jones, you played against a JT Thor. Like you've played against people, not just Sam Joe from Iowa who was the best in his high school and might not ever see the league.
But
like,
how does that impact college basketball?
I think college basketball been impacted from the NIL deals to the they tried to move the NBA age up to 19 to just get a year out of guys. Like I think when it comes to basketball, they've been on the losing end of that. Like I think eventually by the time we're old, you're gonna see more professionals getting drafted than you see college players getting drafted. It's gonna be more of that.
Average niggas like us could have went overseas and got the bag. You know that?
You can go overseas. I mean, there's more non-traditional ways to get in the league. Yeah, there's definitely more non-traditional ways to get in the league. Like, I wouldn't have went over there and got no back. I don't play ball.
Nah, I'm just saying, being the fact that you American, you would get like a solid try. They would think you nice.
Yeah, but they got some nice cats. I'm not gonna disrespect them over there. They got some nice cats. So you think the Hornets made a good pick? I don't know.
It's a decent pick. I don't, like I say, I would have went with Scoop myself, but I do understand that
why they went with the four.
Yeah, I understand.
Got you. All right, man. We'll see. I haven't watched. The pandemic fucked me up with college basketball. I don't really watch it like I used to. Hey, what's the time on camera?
An hour. I'm about to switch.
All right. Real quick, man. Shout out to Lou Williams, man. He announced his retirement, man. He played 17 years in the NBA.
Oh, that's insane.
Lou Williams was drafted straight out of high school. He played with the Sixers, the Raptors, the Lakers, Rockets, Clippers, and he spent his last years with the Hawks. 3-time Sixth Man of the Year recipient and has the most points of any NBA player off the bench in NBA history.
Do you remember?
Shout out to Lou, man.
You remember his best years? You remember any of
when
his
he was in
best
that purple and yellow? No, I'm fucking with you.
When was he ever playing for the Lakers?
The Clippers. The Clippers years the Clippers years was his best years.
I was about to say, when he played for the 76ers, he was going crazy.
That was in the beginning. He was nice. He was nice. He was nice with that Clipper run. He had a Clipper run.
Yeah,
I think it was him and Crawford on the same. Were they playing at the same time on the Clippers?
I don't remember. So Lou Will been on a lot. He blanked in Atlanta too. He had a good Atlanta run too. But Lou Will, that dude, man. Congratulations, my guy.
Shout out to Lou, man.
It over that hill. Gonna get paid forever. Now he gonna be on podcasts.
Oh, he has been though.
Do you realize like NBA niggas is like killing the podcast lane?
I like it though.
They are
like
all
KG's shit. I like Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. I like Paul Pierce. I like to hear them guys talk. I don't like Shaq like that. It's okay, but I don't really like listening to Shaq talk.
I was texting you when I was checking out PG podcast.
He got a good one too.
Podcast P.
Yeah.
JJ
Redick.
JJ Redick
got a good one.
He got a nice one. Yeah. But I think JJ Redick is all around like talking guy. Like he's an analyst now. He can fill it up.
Most of these guys are analysts except for Jack, KG. Pierce was an analyst.
Oh yeah,
Pierce was that
nigga's off the chain.
I think that's about it.
Got a girlfriend for a day.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I wonder how much you paid for that. Also in sports, Chris Paul was traded this week from the Phoenix Suns. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
Oh, Jesus. Now, they included him in a package to get star guard Bradley Beal.
Star guard.
Bradley Beal was included in that package, and then I think on Thursday, Chris Paul was moved to the Warriors in a package that included Jordan Poole.
Not Jordan Poole.
We asked James, how do you think Chris Paul would stay in Golden State? Will he still make that move to LA that's been rumored? And if he stays in Golden State, How many championships do you see coming from this move?
Well, they already said they're not gonna trade him, so they're gonna try him out for this year, which will be interesting. I would like to see how they incorporate Chris Paul, because I don't believe he should be playing for a full season. Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
I don't think he should.
That's smart.
I wouldn't play him for a full season.
So
I'll probably bring him in like halfway through, get him warmed up, then I'll take him out again right before playoffs, and then insert him in the playoffs, because I feel like, man, he's been through so much that he's almost been through every scenario. So it's not like trying to get him ready for the playoffs. He's done been there so many times. So it's just like you incorporate him when you need him. That's how I see it.
What does that programming look like? Like, all right, what's that? Off the top of my head, what you got? Steph, Dre, you got Clay, you got what's
Kuminga,
that? Kuminga.
Yep.
Who's the center off the
Looney.
bench? Looney.
Looney.
Who else you got?
You got a bunch of dudes over there.
Come on, give me
Gary
names.
Payton III
Gary
still
Payton
over
III. That's
there.
point guard, or
No,
he's a forward.
he's a small forward.
Small forward. So we got another forward. Who's our other guard now that Jordan Poole's gone?
You got Moody. He over there. You got Wiggins. We forgetting about Wiggins. Did you say
Wiggins. Okay, yeah, Wiggins. So
Yeah.
that's all I need. So what if we? So I would have to see what the programming looks like. Like, all right, we need you for playoffs, and we know we can get there.
Yeah.
But we need you to also build chemistry with the guys that you're gonna get there with.
Yeah.
And I think in order for that happens, it starts off in the preseason.
Yeah. Draymond.
Well, in training camp in the preseason. But then I think when you get in the season, you gotta start Chris Paul from October to December.
Yeah, I mean,
From
course.
October to December, just to get that rhythm. And then if he's cool with it, let us reserve you and bring you off the bench to keep you warm, get your reps up. Like, you would have to sell him a whole plan. Like, get your reps up, we keep you hot, we keep you going, we get you shots.
Yeah.
And then playoffs, when around by March, April, May, back starting full time. We need you, because now we're going to playoffs. We want to get that momentum going. I don't know.
I will say, if they are in the market for a big, their whole game is about to change. Their whole play style about to change, because that's what I see with Chris Paul. Like, he's not a run and gun type of guy. Like, he's not a guy that you want to speed up the court. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's great, because that gives their bigs an opportunity to pose a threat. I think you guys told me a couple weeks ago. You guys said Golden State took their time to build. No, y'all was talking about the Lakers, but y'all was saying like y'all see the league switching to this Denver Nuggets brand of basketball,
right?
And the Denver Nuggets brand of basketball works inside out.
Yeah.
So when you add a guy like Chris Paul, not only can we can run the floor still,
yeah,
but when we get in half court sets, we're not dead in the water.
Right. Because he can create and play make.
He can create, play make, and now we can get our bigs involved.
Yeah.
Like, we can really get our bigs involved.
That's the whole thing.
I
They
think-
have to go after one.
I would go after Bryant.
Honestly, I've been saying this since last year. They should go after Rudy Gobert.
No.
They
I would go after
honestly
the
should.
young man from the Lakers who they traded. What's his name? Thomas Bryant?
Thomas Bryant is decent.
Nah, past decent.
He's pretty decent.
Past decent.
He's pretty decent.
He's a part of the reason the Lakers got as far as they did. That run before they traded him,
Yeah,
he was keeping them alive.
He was pretty decent at the center.
Double.
Yeah.
Almost every night. I know.
The good thing about Thomas Bryant is he can shoot the three.
That too.
So that's one good thing about him.
But
that
when
he
you
has
mo-
in his arsenal.
When your point guard is Chris Paul, you moving off screens, you moving off the ball.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have time.
You
to
don't
shoot
really
that three.
need a lot of skill. But if you could find a post player to generate some Jokic type offense as well, that works too.
Yeah, Thomas. I mean, he's not a bad pickup. Dwight Howard free. Go out to Dwight. Dwight's still a presence.
You're
in the
right,
paint.
man. Dwight Howard is, yeah.
He's still a presence in the paint, and he gonna be cheap. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to. You can throw $5 million at him to get him. Be real.
You right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think they really need to go after a big man, a solid big man, somebody that's in the paint, and change that whole play style. Have Steph coming off the ball, that's dangerous still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Clay still
all day.
spotting up.
Clay and Steph come off the ball.
And if
so.
Draymond want to walk, I say let Draymond walk.
Draymond not walking, bro.
Too
Many light skinned niggas on that team. They need one dark skinned nigga.
You stupid. He declined his player option. He might walk.
He's just trying to get paid, man. That's all. Just trying to get paid.
I think they should let
Trying
him
to get
walk.
paid. They're gonna pay him.
I wouldn't.
Prayers up to Deion Sanders, man. He's got surgery this week. He's gonna undergo surgery to remove 2 blood clots from his legs. Doctor says he needs corrective surgery on his foot to straighten out his toes. He does have hammer toe. We're not trying to be funny.
I don't think that man got a toe. I remember I was watching.
He got 2 toes amputated. I think the pinky toes.
Jeez, yeah, it's pinky toe.
Yo, but shout out Deion Sanders, man. Other than that,
anything's possible. Anything's possible.
all right. This week, man, I searched high, I searched far. And you're not gonna understand my choice, but I chose Tasha K for Real Nigga of the Week. And this is why.
Tasha K.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
What?
I chose Tasha K. This is why. So if y'all don't know who Tasha K is, Tasha K is a blogger who was famously sued by Cardi B, and Cardi B won that suit. And she was sued for defamation. That's why us podcasters need to watch what we say about these celebrities. So Tasha K has had to file bankruptcy, and she's hit rock bottom. But she will not leave Cardi B alone.
Is she getting Real Nigga for this?
Yes, because I believe
Dunce.
it takes some nuts to just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. She dropped Offset's number before we started the pod today.
Wow.
Like she's going troll crazy. Like, hey, I don't have a livelihood because you Cardi B.
Why she drop his number?
Because like Cardi B, so recently I think she came after Cardi B because Cardi B tried to come after the dude for going to see Blink 182, trying to tell him how he should mourn when his the guy died in the submersible, his stepdad.
Yeah.
And so Tasha K was like, how you gonna tell them how to mourn when you was on Instagram posting pictures with guns after Takeoff died, which is very tasteless. And so Cardi B responds like, hey, if you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna make sure your kid don't go to college. But if I owe you $4 million, my kid can't go to college.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why stop here? Why stop here? And honestly, you got $4 million to make. Why not keep fucking with her? This could bring you some type of money. I don't know, but you got here by talking shit about celebrities. Why stop now?
She
Stand in your shit.
I mean, either way it goes.
She ain't got no choice but to stand in her shit.
Yeah, she
because-
Stand in your shit. Fuck it. Don't buy down. Don't quit. Never quit.
Tasha K gonna be on the corner, goddamn, talking shit.
Shit, hey.
Fuck you, bitch.
Homeless.
Let me hold $1.
We'll go ahead and slide that honorary dunce medal to those people. Those 4 people on the submersible, not the 5, just the 4.
No, I'm not gonna slide it to them.
All right, you got one.
Fucking Ocean Gate.
Yeah,
They're the
need
dunce.
Yeah.
Ocean Gate.
Not the fucking people that went on the submersible. The damn people that
Yeah.
No,
I'm with her.
Ocean Gate is responsible because before you sent them people down there,
They done
you knew.
explorations before. This is what they do. Their
You
company
knew.
does explorations.
But hold up, man.
You was supposed to refund them $250,000
Can
for
I
them
just
tickets.
say this? Can I just say this? Now I have a hidden superpower I like to call
God.
my Spidey sense. And if people don't know what Spidey sense
Spider-Man,
is,
dog.
hold on, listen to me. If people don't know what Spidey sense is, that means it's that intuition that kick in and let you know something ain't right.
Or it's like hot
You know
flashes.
what I'm saying? Yeah, or you said hot flash.
Go ahead, man.
Anyways.
I'm just-
It's just certain things that just don't sit right with me. Okay, first of all,
Okay.
a Logitech controller. When I would have seen that, I'm clocking out, bro. You
But
telling
you
me
don't
that's how
see
you?
that. You don't get. Well, you might have.
If I go in that bitch, and I don't see no steering wheel. I'm getting the fuck out.
It's a submersible. It's not a submarine.
How we steering this motherfucker?
With the Logitech controller.
First of all, you got to debrief me before I get on here.
Are
they
you
do
serious?
all of that.
All right, then. So once I see the controller, I'm out.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't with you.
So you would pay $250,000. Get on there and see that controller.
Refund.
They don't give refunds.
Okay. Another thing I would have said, where the fuck the windows? Y'all said there wasn't no windows on the bed. Why ain't the windows on the bed?
Because
I want to see what we came to see. Where the windows?
Where the windows
because the windows would have compromised the structure of the
But the structure was-
That sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm just telling you
The
what the
structure was
hell they would
coming,
probably
yeah.
tell you
Hey,
if you wanted
submarines
some
got windows. I need at least one. And then on top of that,
Okay.
a porta john. You don't got a bucket back here if I gotta go to the
Fuck,
bathroom.
you want a diaper? They could have just not gave you anything.
Yeah, I'm not getting on there. Is what I'm telling you. For $250,000, this shit ain't luxurious. We about to
Coming
go
from a
down
nigga
here
that won't
in a
even get
damn
a passport
sardine
for
can.
$250. $100.
Hold on, how much would you get on for? Not $250, but how
Shit,
much?
$20 for this.
This
Okay,
nigga
yeah.
be doing shit for $100. He do shit for crackhead prices. He not paying more than $20 to go see the Titanic.
I'm kind of like him though. I'm kind of like him,
Got
dog.
me on that.
No.
do shit for no damn crackhead
That
prices.
shit was worth $20. Think about
what
it.
I'm saying.
There was
Like,
no
what-
porta. Everything he said is valid. There was no porta john.
No
there was
windows.
no window to actually see it.
That's
Nigga,
what I'm
we was
saying.
literally
Do y'all
getting
hear
we was getting on a ride.
Nah, it's
$20.
sad. Trust me, it's sad that y'all went down there and that shit happened to you.
But that's what I'm saying. The
But-
dunce is not on them.
Why your spidey sense didn't kick in?
Oh, yeah, I'm
'Cause
still with-
mine would
listen,
have. I would have been like, nah,
High
fuck
flashes.
this.
Yeah, high flashes.
Yeah. Niggas hot in here. Let's go. Nigga, when we would have got in there. and
The
shit,
fucking
bro,
dunce
we
goes
like
to
this?
Ocean Gate. It does
Nah.
not go to those people that lost
Yeah, we gonna
their
talk about how
lives.
Spider-Man be having high flashes, bro.
You know how like you put your
Stan
Spider-Man
Lee
gonna
was-
come beat your ass.
Stan
'cause
Lee
you
was
keep-
on some shit.
You keep shitting on Spider-Man.
I don't know why Stan Lee gave that nigga hot flashes talking about spider sense. Nigga, Stan Lee not sick.
It is a
All right,
hot
man.
little heat thing.
Nigga start moaning shit. Oh, what's that? Oh, my spider sense.
Nah, I wouldn't have got in there. I honestly wouldn't have. I would have been like, nah, this shit ain't right.
All right, man. Person of the week is going out to this guy named Roe L. E. Ya. That could be wrong, y'all, but his name is Roy Elia.
Nigga, I thought you was reading code or some shit.
Now Roy is behind Signed.io. Signed.io is smart gloves that give the hearing impaired and deaf the ability to communicate with people who don't know how sign language. He was inspired by his 6-year-old niece who was born deaf, man. I thought that was beautiful. Sign.io uses Bluetooth to connect to the product's app, and with the technology, flex sensors placed inside of gloves on each finger can quantify the bend of a finger and process the letter being signed. That's beautiful, man. It's funny how your love for somebody will motivate you to tap into something
Listen.
inside of you to just create.
Absolutely.
Like, that's
I also want to say something. It's crazy how places with the less technology be coming up with the most technology. Ain't that crazy? Nigga from Kenya.
Oh yeah.
God made humans from dirt,
I mean, they gonna figure it out.
so we can all.
This shit
But
crazy.
I've always said I feel as though those electives that they try to push in public school or whatever, they push all these foreign languages, which is also important. Sign language should be an elective. You should be able to learn sign language because it is a necessity. And shout out to, some companies that actually offer training for sign language because they do have people that are deaf.
Shout out to that, man. And shout out to you guys, man. That has been episode 262 of the Kickin' Shit Podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us today. Closing remarks, y'all. Is this 262?
262, yes.
Yeah, all right. Closing remarks.
I got a question for my closing remark.
If
All
it
right.
ain't got windows, it probably ain't a good thing.
Facts.
Just being real.
If it ain't got windows, it ain't a good
if
thing.
you spent a lot of money and it don't look luxurious, it probably ain't.
What's your question?
Get out.
Which of these is closer to which of these is closer to midnight? Ready?
Yeah.
A, 11:55 a.m. B, 12:06 a.m. C, 11:59 a.m. D, 12:06 a.m.
Hold on. What was B?
12:06
She don't even know.
a.m.
Was B?
Yes, and so D was 12:03 a.m. Sorry,
D, 12:03 a.m.
12:03 a.m. is your answer.
Closest to midnight?
Closest to midnight.
Yes, 12:03 a.m.
James, what do you say?
Shit, why you had to ask me?
I know I'm fucking right.
Damn. Shit. 11:58.
Wrong.
That's
It is-
close to midnight.
It is D. Everything was AM, so the 11s would have been closer to noon. Not midnight.
I knew she was only gonna catch James. Anyway, man, hey, shout out to my boy
That's
Jukebox
crazy.
Johnny, wherever you are in the world, celebrating Father's Day with your father all week long at the beach, man. We can't wait to have you back. Shout out to D, shout out to James. We holding. Hold on,
Take your time.
fucking with my intro. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for James. I'm signing off for Jukebox Johnny, man. Thank you for joining us. You can find this podcast every week on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. And if you're watching right now on YouTube, like, subscribe, and do me a favor, comment.
Yeah.
Talk to us in the comments. We'll talk back, man. Other than that, man, my closing remarks is always, I got a little bit of advice that'll get you through the week, man. I want you to love the life that you live.
Brother.
Yo, I
go
forgot
ahead.
my shit.
Love the people in it.
Damn.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I want you to love the life you live and love the people in it. Find the positive in every single situation and try to live in the moment because this life is not forever. I am Jumpman Jones. This has been KSP, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Joe Biden ain't talking about peaches.
Daddy, are you on the radio?